Greetings, world. Dadrocks. Dadrocks is saying to you, Happy Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. Dadrocks spent a little time on the farm with the grandparents over the weekend. Grandma and Grandpa have a pecan farm. What's a mouthful? Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, Dadrocks and family, 357, we went down to see what we could do to help with harvest. It's hard work, man. When you think of just bending over, you're on your hands and knees picking up pecans. We toss them in 5-gallon buckets. The next day is horrible. Your hamstrings, your quads are screaming every time you get up and down. I'll let you know you're not a 19-year-old stud, 10 foot tall and bulletproof anymore. 357 had a little situation, I guess you could say. And it was a situation in motivation. Now, what a lot of people don't get from us, man, it takes a lot of energy to motivate each other to get up and do the work that helps 357 get on stage and play their music. There's a whole lot that goes into writing songs, taking cover tunes you like, working them up, doing the practices and repetitions so you're ready for anything that goes wrong when you're on stage doing your show. So that brings me to the reason I felt we needed to do a Monday Dadrocks video. It's hard to stay motivated. And all of us go through routines in our lives. And it really is hard after you've worked all day to come home and say, okay, now I'm going to devote all my attention to something extracurricular because that's my dream or that's my goal. All of you out there, and we all, I think we're all victims of what I call the TV veg demons, so to speak. We all love the point we can just sit down, we're done for the day. You don't have to get up. All you got to do is turn on a TV. You can watch it, you can play video games, you can check your computer, Facebook, whatever. So I want to try to find a way to put it into words what motivates me. It's actually simplistic because I have 2 philosophies I live by. And we're going to go over 5 rules of the Ward House while we're here. First philosophy is this: tomorrow's not guaranteed to any of us. So why on earth would I waste a moment of today if I know tomorrow may never come? The other thing of motivation I want to put out there is this: you get out what you put into anything. So look at yourself, look at where you want to be. If you're content in your situation right now, by all means, don't change it. But if you want something more, that's all the motivation you should take. Use that motivation to get up out of the bed, to get up off the sofa, to get out of your comfortable chair, to get off Facebook, get off the computer, turn the TV off, get up and do something about what you're passionate about. If you truly are passionate about it, it's not work. And the end result is you were motivated enough to do it. You should be motivated to talk to your children or your spouse. You made the commitment when you married to love that person through sickness and in health, better or worse. So why would you clog up your evening with mindless TV, not talking to each other, One of you's going to the gym, the other one's going to have a latte with friends. If you got married, why are you not spending time together? Not apart, but together. If you've had children, you've committed, you want to be a parent. What are you doing that's not stopping and going into their bedroom and sitting down and saying, what's going on? What you doing? How was school today? Are you being motivated to do what you're passionate about? Are you happy? Do you want to do more? Yeah, in the beginning, if they're teenagers, they're going to hate it. But if you remain consistent and motivated, sooner or later you're going to find that one thing you have in common. And you're going to have common ground. And then every day you can capitalize on that and build a foundation. And you can truly know your children. If you don't know what your children's favorite movie is, the favorite music they're listening to today, their favorite shirt, their favorite shoes, their favorite food, what gets them moving, what motivates them, then you know what? You need to stop. You need to take this moment right now and go find your kid wherever they're at. Say, hey, I want to talk. Put them in the car. Go out to the river. Park the car, turn on the radio, and just talk to your kid, man. They are an individual. They are our world for tomorrow. They are the next generation. If we can't show them how to succeed by allowing them to know our failures, then we're not helping them find success. So don't let your kids repeat your mistakes. Some will, but you know what? Some will say, you know what? My mom or my dad took a minute. They told me this experience they had. I lived it, but because of what they told me the negative outcome was, you know what? Instead of getting behind the wheel and driving drunk home, they called because they knew they wasn't going to get screamed at. They knew that their well-being was your primary concern. Be a parent. Be involved. A lot of people don't know this about 357. And I guess it was, oh good Lord, about 9 years ago. And 357, we are a blended family. I was a single father of Austin, which is 21, and Ray K, Bubba, and then Bear, who is 15 now. He was 4 at the time. Eric, a.k.a. Bear. And I met Nikki, who is the mother of Tate Sanders, a.k.a. Boo. When we come together, we became a blended family. Well, the only parenting I know to be is a nuclear family. Yeah, when you have exes, you run into some hurdles. You can be ugly about it. You can try to be nice about it. But here's the thing. From the moment Mama, which is Nikki, and me decided we were going to start this journey together, we asked our children, what's your thoughts on this? What's your fears on this? And you know what? They said, we're all in. And I told them, we're not going to play step this and step that. Mama will be mama to all 3 boys, and I will be pops to all 3 boys. And that is how we've lived our life the last 11 years. But about, like I said, about 8 years ago, the things I learned in life, going into the service, I was a United States Marine. I still am, just because I don't have active duty orders. Once a Marine, always a Marine. I learned that if you had a good structure and a good foundation on things, some things were easier to handle without you repeating it. So in our house, we have 5 rules. Rule number 1, anything worth doing is worth doing right. Number 2, no lying. Rule number 3, no excuses. Number 4, no one is done until we're all done. And number 5, my favorite, family always comes first. Now, when we made these rules, I found a computer and I wrote these rules and I posted them on every door in our house. We would ask all of us in the house, what's rule number 2? What's rule number 1? What's rule number 4? All of my children, even my wife, can quote you these rules. Now, you know what? These rules work specific for us and they work great, but they're broad enough array. They work for any given situation. And it truly just is helping us become a better person. This is motivation. Motivation is not something you can go to Walmart and buy a can. This is motivation. You crack it open and you're motivated. Being motivated starts here, and it starts here. If you have a job to do, or you're on a path, you're going to run into obstacles. Now, you actually have 3 choices. You can stop, turn around, and go back. In my home and in my life, that's not an option. As a Marine in the United States services, they taught me this. My obstacle leaves me with 2 choices. I can adapt and overcome, or I can find a way around. But either way, I am still going to move forward. If I come to a mountain in my path, I've got 2 options. I can adapt to it and go over it, or I can go laterally around it, but still continue on my straight path. What is it that you're not passionate about? What is your passion? That should be the number 1 thing. Is it family? Is it career motivated? Is it artistically motivated? Is it an arts and a craft that you can do? But what is your passion? What's the one thing that says, yes, I want to be a part of that? Rule number 2, why are you not already motivated about it? And why are you not doing something about it? Only person that can answer that is you. And you can be honest with yourself, or you can sugarcoat it for yourself, and all of a sudden, well, it's all right. I'm going to sit here and watch NCIS instead of battling myself on being motivated and living my passion. I get 1 chance to be a father. I want to do it right. I don't want to screw that up. I get 1 chance to be the man I am today. I don't want to screw that up. I want to be a better man on a daily basis. I do read my Bible daily. I do get on my knees and pray to the Lord above. And you know what? I honestly believe God put me where I'm supposed to be. But He's not going to do the work for me. And we all believe in a higher power. I don't care if you're atheist. I don't care if you're Protestant, Catholic, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever. You have that knowledge. There's a higher being. Everything has a purpose. We've grown up and we've listened to all these different philosophies. What I'm asking you to do is, what is your philosophy? What is your passion? And why are you not doing something about it? I want to hear responses from my video. I want people to tell me, Nathan, my passion is this. Dadrocks, my passion is this. And if you can't figure out how to be motivated about it, you tell me. And let 357 know. We'll show you how to be passionate. And we'll show you how to give yourself motivation. And we'll help you motivate yourself to get where you want to be. So I know it's kind of deep, but I wanted to throw that out there. As far as 357's going, we got a big show coming up the 26th. Saturday. Going to be happening on Garrison Avenue. We're opening up for a KISS tribute band. They're called, I believe, Destroyer. We also have a cruise car show thing going on Garrison Avenue. I believe Aaron Rowe and his son are involved in putting that on. I do know the Sound Room is part of who's bringing in this KISS tribute band. 357 will be opening up for this band. 357 we're starting to get into some merchandise, so you show up at a show, hopefully I got some stuff you can take away from that show. Know that 357 loves you. Know that Dadrocks loves you. Facebook world, fans, 357 family, haters. You know what? You can hate all you want. I'm alright with that. If it makes you feel better to be down on me, have at it, man. I got broad shoulders. But the one thing I'm going to promise you, I'm always going to tell you I love you. So to the world, 357 and Dadrocks, we love you. We want you to be successful in what you're passionate about. We want you to grab on with both hands and never let go. Never look back. Always look forward. The past is always going to remain the past, unchanged. But today and tomorrow we can change and do something about it. We can be that better person together. So from Dadrocks 357, we love you haters. We love you Facebook fans. My little rockers out there, Dadrocks loves you with all his heart. Get out there, be somebody, find your passion, and go get it. And don't take no for an answer. Ever. 357 sends our love out there. Y'all keep smiling. It is Monday, but this week will pass. I promise you the sun's going to come up tomorrow, irrelevant what happened today or what was said. So in the morning, get up, put in your head what mindset you're going to get out of bed in. Are you going to be positive? Or are you going to be negative? Are you going to get up and become motivated about you and your passion? Or are you going to just go through the motions and be stagnant? I implore you, I encourage you, don't let life dictate how you are through it. Keep smiling. Know that we love you. Guys, this is Dadrocks. I'll be shooting y'all a lot of videos this week because I feel maybe y'all need a little encouragement. So, from the 357 home, from Dadrocks, place of comfort. About to take a little nap for work tonight. This is Dadrocks. Dadrocks loves you. 357 loves you. If you're having a bad day, flip on some YouTube. Go to 357 on Facebook. Listen to some 357 music. I promise you it'll help you through the day. This is Dadrocks. Dadrocks out.